Hello and welcome back to another Star Citizen video. And oh boy, it is an interesting week because we have kinda two events per se. Actually, one proper event and one basically just pirate week, okay, to go alongside with the Blockade Runner event, which is nice, right? It's nice. So these are the things that I love the most for Star Citizen, especially right now. Okay, this is all this Pirate Week, Blockade Runner event. In fact, mainly the Blockade Runner is new, literally new. Whereas Pirate Week, it happens often, but at the same time, the Pirate Week, all right, we have some cool skin which I want to talk about. And I think pirate skin is one of those skins whereby I can say, okay, you know what? It's cool enough to say, sure, if you want to get it, fine. Because I like some of them. I do like, okay. But we're gonna talk more about skins later after the video, after the Blockade Runner event. So with that being said, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And let's check out the event first, which is the Blockade Runner. It is an event that, let's see. So it's a Big Trouble in Stanton. I want to double check the confirmation. It is still a Xenotrat style event, but they make it one of the portion bigger, which is in fact this is good, right? One of the nice part about Xenotrat is before you get to the pew pew part, you have to do the logistic, which is cargo hauling, and in this case, this is great because now you're gonna haul cargo to station and unload because of the new gameplay loop for cargo, and it's great. It's really great because on the Xenotrat level, it was fun because you can just group up with a bunch of randoms, and then you can decide if you want to be the good guys or the quote unquote bad guys. Some people does take role play to a whole new level, so it is fun. All right, the whole entire event is fun because you see try hard people, you see casual people like me, and then you see people just come in and say, so what's happening? And I think that's the fun bit. All right, so that's the fun bit about Blockade. I mean, not say Blockade Runner, but in general, in big in-game event in Star Citizen, and this is what I want to see in more when Star Citizen goes live, because I love, when it comes to MMO, I love raiding. Sadly, raiding, if you're gonna take WoW terms, it's gonna be a, yeah, it's gonna be a try hard mode. Okay, truth to be told, it's gonna be a try hard mode. However, there are some MMO games offered like public events. So in this case, I'm gonna use Destiny 2 because Destiny 2, they do have like global event and people can just hop in and out. Okay, simple as that. You can try to do it solo if you're good enough, but of course you can just group up with a bunch of people and just have fun, which is great. So for Star Citizen, it is a no-brainer to do it, in my opinion. It's just fun to do so. Okay, so with that, Big Trouble in Stanton. So Blockade Runner, as the name says, you have to deliver cargo. Now on Xenotrat, there are few cargo types to deliver. One of them is you cannot quantum jump. Another cargo is time limited, so you have to travel as fast as you can. And another cargo is you cannot take too much damage, which means if your ship gets into collision and whatnot, the cargo will be destroyed, something like that. So in this case, let's see. Then you have to check. Yeah, so deteriorates rapid. All right, so basically they're doing the rapid deteriorating, no, time limited item, which means you have to get from one place to another with a short period of time. Cool. Yeah, so that's it. Supply chain. Okay, cool. They only do one, which is fine. Yeah, fair enough, right? Fair enough. So September 17th to 30th, which already started. CDF alert. Okay, cool. All right. Of course, we have we have ships. I'm not gonna talk about what ships I would recommend. No, I will talk about ships what ships I would recommend, but I will not talk about ship price. For this particular video, I'm not going to talk about ship price. With that PSA, there will be price tag on the ships. It is optional. You do not need to buy. I need to say this again and again because it is important. It is a big reminder for me as well and for you guys out there and for people who are on the fence. You do not need any of the extra ships. You only need a starter pack in order to enjoy Star Citizen. That's it. All right. Okay. With that being said, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So mission, CDF alert, All right, so this normal, basically people are trying to destroy you and your cargo. Done. And your goal is to get cargo from one place into the station. Done. Done. And with that, of course, we can see what type of ship it is worth taking. Okay. So before we go to the ships, first thing is Warborn, the RSI Constellation Andromeda, which is a very good ship. In fact, this is before the Corsair, right? Before the Drake Corsair, this is actually my go-to ship when you want to play with a group of friends and solo at the same time, because this ship is capable of doing both. Very good. I wouldn't say, yeah, I wouldn't say the best, but I say very good. Okay, because multi-crew, this guy has a has a Merlin, a snipe fighter, which is nice, and it has enough cargo to carry whatever you need, and at the same time, it has enough firepower to do your PvP to a certain degree. All right, yeah, if it's a pure PvP, then this ship is not that great. Okay, obviously, you want to get a dedicated fighter for it. But anyway, because we are going to do the Blockade Runner, the Constellation Andromeda is actually a good pick. I'm going to call this the Connie. Make it easier. Constellation has too much syllable, especially Constellation Andromeda. So I'm going to call this a Connie. Yeah, and technically that was a nickname that everyone was giving it. So I will follow it. So C2 Hercules, let's see. This ship is kinda hard. It is a nice ship to bring for Xenothreat, especially cargo hauling, because the cargo bay is huge, but it flies kind of like a brick. So if you're gonna do solo, it is this. I mean, yeah, you can put it. I'm gonna put it on the block first, but we want to see what other ships that we can fly at the same time. So Connie, definitely I would pick. The Corsair, easy pick in my opinion. Cutlass Black, this is the default if and it's cheap, right? $110. Truth to be told, it is a cheap ship. The cutter, no, don't bother with the cutter. I would say if you have time, grind and get in game, right? Get a cutlass instead, right? You'll be much more happier with that. And you get more mileage in my opinion. Of course, if you can save up for a Corsair or a Connie, even better. But I think this one is I think it's much more pricier than the Cutlass Black. Yeah, Cutter, nice starter ship, but in my opinion, if you're gonna join the Xenothreat event, I would say you can just fly the Cutter and then you provide support for those who bring their Hercules. That's how I put it, right? That's what I do as well. I would just bring the most cheapest ship, which is the Aurora, and then I'll just group up with big ships. That way it'll be much easier. Unless if I own a big ship, then depends if I want to bring it or not. Next up, the Freelancer Mist. Now, the Freelancer Mist is actually a fun ship when it comes to PvE and PvP, especially global PvE, PvP event. Because most people are going to be busy flying around. So if you're a Freelancer Mist pilot, very simple, just do your lock on, launch all your missiles as best as you can, and you got 4 size 3, right? By default it's Gatling, and this thing will tear ships to shred easily, okay, if you get all of them on point. And that's why big event, the Freelancer Mist is actually not bad. And you know what the fun bit? I'm going to tell you a story because I did use the Freelancer Mist in the Pirate Swarm and I dominated. It was easy to dominate, okay? Because the Gatling gun really shreds all the smaller ships, right? Easy. The time to kill was like 5 seconds at most. And those are more beefy ship. Small ships like 1 or 2 seconds, bird, dome, done. And then you just fire your missile once or twice. Occasionally. I love that ship. Next up is the Mercury Star Runner at $260. Oh, we have a special upgrade offer. I don't see it. Interesting. Now the Mercury Star Runner is, again, it's a nice ship. I like it, but it's not a ship that I would recommend due to its firepower. It is technically not a solo pilot ship. It is kind of a group ship, which is the sad part, because if it's a solo pilot friendly ship, it would be awesome. And number two is we don't have data running in the game at the moment, so the Mercury Star Runner is actually handicapped. That's the problem, right? Once we see data running in the game, then I will reevaluate Mercury Star Runner, because there's only 2 ships that can do data running efficiently. Next up, we have the... Okay, so the Nomad is technically my king of the starter ship. Sure, the Avenger Titan is awesome, but the Nomad can carry more cargo, plus the cargo is external. So it is kind of a... Well, it depends how you see it. To me, it's a pro because I can just stack on my back, right? Like a pickup truck, and then fly away. Easy. That's how it is, right? That's the Nomad. Next up, we have the Valkyrie. Now, the Valkyrie is in a very odd spot in this case. Sure, it can carry cargo, but a bit niche. A bit niche. Yeah, because it's mainly a drop ship and Overwatch. So if you have ground event like Jumptown, like Jumptown and stuff, yeah, the Valkyrie is a very great ship. But for space, especially space station, Valkyrie is slightly odd. Right? In my opinion, slightly odd. Now, next up, we have the Vanguard Harbinger, the Vanguard Ward. Oh, no Sentinel. Ah, boo, no Sentinel. Okay, out of all the Vanguard series, I love the Sentinel for only one reason, EMP. Okay, that's it. And if you don't want the EMP, Harbinger is a hard pass for me. Sure, it has a bomber it is a bomber variant, but I don't know how to. I really don't know. So the next best I can recommend is the Vanguard Warden. Right? I love the Vanguard series. If I were to have a ultimate PvE ship with PvP capability, truth to be told, the Vanguard series is kinda number one. Okay, or I would say number two for me, because the reason why I say it's kinda number one, because it has a bed and everything. It's perfect for me. It's like everything, right? If I were to have choose, yeah, you know what? I'll take it back. Number one, because number one I want to put was the Ares Inferno or Ares Ion, but then I realized there's no bed. Actually, I would prefer to bring at Vanguard. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it back. Vanguard number one, PvE ship with PvP capabilities. Number two will be the Ares, right? Ares is mainly a bounty hunting ship for me, right? It has big guns, but since it's not on the list, I'm not going to talk too much. So Vanguard Warden, great for solo, great for if you're going to bring a friend. Yeah, and great for long range as well, because it has bait logout, and that's how much I prioritize ship with a bait in general. So that's that for the Blockade Runner ships. Okay. Yep, that's fun. Fun. All right. Next up, we're going to go to the Pirate Week, because the Pirate Week, if you were to pick up any of the ships here, no, I won't say any of the ship. Okay. This is good to use when you want to do Arena Commander. Nope. Sort of yes, because it has all the necessary weapons. Also yes, because it has all the necessary weapon. Nope. 50-50. Also 50-50. Decent choice. Yeah, nope. Alright, so with that, now Pirate Week, and I think this is the first time. This is the first time I see this skull, big skull skin, and there's only 3 ships that actually rock this skin. This guy And the M50 chef chase. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it already. So that's why I do I really want to pick up a skin? This is the time that I might need to eat my words, okay? When it comes to skins, okay? If it's like goodie pack, like the one that I've done previously, that those are not counted because those are like con exclusive. So in a way, yeah. But for this, the next second best is actually the Scorpius. Very nice. The Vulture is decent. The Mantis is rubbish. This is ugly. If this is big, like this big, ooh, that'll be awesome. All right, so that's that. And of course, because it's Pirate Week, you can do some, showcase your stuff. And yeah, creative. I don't know if they give you price or not. If they give you, great. All right. Next up, all right, take on the Swamp. So during Pirate Week, you want to do the Arena Commander because you can earn, or not say earn, you can unlock, yeah, basically you earn the privilege to purchase two very unique hull specific ships, primarily the Pirate Gladius and the Pirate Caterpillar. Now, this two ship is not skins, it is hull specific. On one end, painful, another end, you know what? It's gonna be an easy skip for people who don't want to have duplicate ships. Yeah, but for me, I actually picked up two of them, okay? Sadly, the Caterpillar is not LTI because I was kind of late to the party. And back then, okay, so back then, this is story time. I did not expect myself to buy expensive ship. Okay. No, that's number one. I did not foresee that Star Citizen changed me by, oh my goodness. But the reason why I don't mind buying some of the ships, right, and support CIG is that I have not seen any game back then. I dare say even now I don't see any space sim game at the level of what Star Citizen is doing. Some of them are close, okay? I will admit some of them are very close, but they are lacking a certain niche to it, right? Which Star Citizen puts, no, certain itch, not niche, itch, right? There's an itch that Star Citizen managed to scratch where other game does not. And that is seamless, right? Ship entry, ship exit, and then ship interior, and then you take off from planet to space. Okay, take off from planet to space, that is extra. I'll put it there because there's another game called No Man's Sky. I played heck out of it, love it, but we don't really have big ship. We don't really have big ships. We have small fighter style ship, and then we have freighter, which is technically you can't really control, but it's okay. It's capital size. You don't really need agility for it. Anyway, story aside, that's that. So are we gonna take a look at this two pirate skin later? Next up, run the blockade. Okay, so yeah, you can use the ship to do your blockade running, which is nice. And next up, you have something to unlock. All right, can you crack the code? So I'm gonna crack the code later with the community's help and mostly copy paste. um, that's about it. All right, so next up, we want to look at ships. We want to look at what we have. Now, this is nice because we have the Avenger Titan Pirate Week starter pack. And for those who are on the fence and those who wants to get into the game and want something a little bit more than just a starter pack, the Avenger Titan straight up is the best pick with 20% off. $60 is not bad, okay? This is the second pack that I don't mind recommending because the Avenger Titan is the best starter ship. And it's the go-to, right? It is the go-to starter ship that I would recommend, and a lot of community does recommend it as well. And if you want to upgrade a little bit more, which is the Cutlass Black, now at $100, I would say skip, right? Skip because of one simple reason. Sure, you do get some cool skin, which is the skull and crossbone, which I kind of have it, but I that's where I decided, you know what, I don't want yeah, I don't want the skin. Okay. I don't want. The problem is 6 months insurance for me. If you want to have, well, again, this is just me, right? Preferably, if I don't have LTI insurance, I want to spend as least as I can. That's it, right? I don't want to spend too much. So that's the reason why I usually recommend the cheaper starter pack versus the more expensive starter pack. Yeah, we don't care about this. This one is too much. Dual enforcer plot. Yeah, all this pack, anything above $100, truth to be told, okay. I think the $100 is like, if you really want to commit $100, sure, okay, sure, as long you are informed. But would I recommend? No. And then anything above 100 is an easy no for me. So like 350, what do you get? Just for fun, right? Scorpius and Mantis. Yeah, no, straight up, no. Mantis is not a ship for you to buy with real money, even though if you want to splurge. Vulture M50, Scorpius, Mantis, sure. Do you get LTI for 6 months? Okay, easy, no. Easy, straight up, no. Sure, you get some. They did say you get. What do you get? They show you, do you get a. No, there we go. There we go. Salvage skull 4SU container. Yeah, container, yeah, not bothered. Not bothered. Those are cosmetic items. Not very. Wow. No. No cargo. Easy. Not bothered. Next up, new skull crusher paint. So we have a lot of paint over here. Yeah, not bothered. $28. Nope, not bothered. $9. Not bothered. $11. Oh no. If it it's tough. I can't say yes, okay? I really can't say yes. $9. Come on, M50. Yes, okay. $7 for a skin. This one, it's, you know what? This is okay. This is okay. But I would say no as well, right? I would say no because $7 is way too much. Too much for a skin. I would say $1 too. You know what? 250. Fine. 250 is what I can say. Okay, that's all right. $7 is still too much. But if you really want to pick up skins, in true honesty, if I don't look at price tag, Scorpius, M50. Right? If you really want to pick up, which I will not recommend. Next up, we have the skull and crossbone paint. I used to like this. I thought it was limited for amount of time, and then once I realized they keep, you know, putting out, even though it's classic, I decided I'll probably just give this up, right? I'm gonna not have, yeah, I do have this skin, right? Truth to be told, I have this skin in my inventory. I just decided, yeah, no, it's solar wind paints, not cool enough, not cool. So in my opinion, very simple. Pick up a paint, and then you, if you really need the extra money to buy ships, melt it and then put this in your buyback. And then if you really think you want it, then buy back. Yeah, but do note, because if you buy a pack, if it's discounted, you might lose the discount or you might not be able to buy it. That is a disclaimer. Okay, so we have ships. Ships, I won't talk about this too much. We're gonna talk, not talk. We're gonna take a look at the A2 first. $750, easy skip, right? The Ares. This is my favorite ship when it comes to pure PvE bounty hunting, especially if I want to hunt bigger ships. That's the reason why I wanted to put this as number one, and I realized, yeah, you know what? I actually prioritize bait over pew pew. So Vanguard Warden, but number two, Ares is number two, straight up. I mean, especially the Ares Ion. The Ares Inferno is ballistic. Sure, I did pledge for the ballistic version, but I realized it chews up too much ammo and I need to buy ammo, so that makes me a little bit sad when it comes to reloading. Next up, we have the Avenger Stalker, which is basically a soaked up Avenger Titan, which is nice. We have the Avenger Titan at $60. Next up, we have the Avenger Warlock. This is the EMP version, 85. Yeah, just buy it in game, alright, in my opinion. If you want to spend money on this, except for the Avenger Titan. Titan's okay. But do get the starter pack for those who are on the fence. And for those who are not on the fence, if you do own a starter pack and you want to kinda, oh no, you can't upgrade, it's Warbond. Dang it, can't upgrade. So no. So we have the Caterpillar Pirate Edition, which is nice because wait, did I unlock? Okay, it's cool, right? It's cool. This is a whole specific caterpillar, so this one has a pin, which I want to talk a bit for this video, right? C2 Hercules here. Now, next up, Cutlass Black. Okay, cool, great. Eclipse, Stealth Bomber, Gladius. Where's the Pirate Gladius? Huh. M2 Hercules. All right, if you're gonna spend money like $520, don't. All right, do the CCU game, right? Do your cross chassis upgrade, or in this case, Warbond ship upgrade, and chain your way up to more expensive ship. Don't buy outright. That's my recommendation. M50, my most favorite racing ship. Okay, so far there's no racing ship that is topping out the M50 just yet. I thought the Fury would take over, but the Fury does not have a jump drive, or no, jump drive, quantum drive basically doesn't have what M50 have, so too bad. Next up, the Mantis Interdiction Ship special upgrade offer. Mercury is here. Ah, there we go. Pirate Gladius. Next up, we have the Scorpius, and we have the Scorpius and Terras. This is, I would say, no, don't bother buying this. Don't buy this, especially with real money. All right, if you want to spend $230, just upgrade to a Scorpius. All right, if you really, really want the Scorpius Scorpius ship. Yeah, Avenger Harbinger is here. Hoplite, yeah, don't bother. This is a drop ship, and that's it. Okay. So, the one that I want to talk about is this Caterpillar Pirate Edition and the Gladius Pirate Edition. Okay, do note this is not skin, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it is. I don't know if they fixed it yet or if they have update. This is hull specific, like some of the ships, the special ships usually available during anniversary sale or Invictus, which is like the Gladius Valiant, the Titan Renegade. That is another one, Saber. I forgot what's Comet, Saber Comet, and one more. There's 4 ships: Valiant, Renegade, Saber Comet. What's the other one? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna think too much, so I'm not gonna be bothered for now. So it's hull specific. Number 2 is the Pirate Edition, especially the Pirate Gladius and the Caterpillar, requires you to complete the Pirate Swarm in order to unlock it. That was the previous requirement. I do not know if they have changed it because I cleared already. That's why I can see it. But if you don't see it, chances are you need to clear the Pirate Swarm. If you do see it without clearing the Pirate Swarm, yay. All right. And with that being said, I know there's a few, I won't say, no, there's few people saying that CIG is getting a little bit more cash grabby, all right, which I will admit it is a little bit cash grabby. So that's why, all right, vote with your wallet, buy only the starter pack, and then if you really, really want to support Star Citizen, sure, go ahead. If not, you do not need to buy any of this shit with real money. And before I close, the reason why I said about if you want to buy expensive ship, do the CCU game, right? Just buy ship upgrade, right? Like you buy the Star Run, no, you buy the Mantis, and then you upgrade to the Scorpius, you get much more discount, right? I think you save up to $30, 10 for the Mantis, 20 for the Scorpius. And if you want to upgrade to more expensive ship, that's how I do it. Now, the last part is, do I have any last part? No, that's it. I thought I have another last part. Yeah. Oh, last but not least. Okay, so ship, especially for the Pirate Edition, I don't think you can get LTI anymore. Oh, you do get pain? No, we don't care about pain. There we go. Haha, I can't buy. I need to unlock. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I didn't log in. I didn't log in, that's why I cannot see it. I do not know whether it's purchasable because previously it doesn't allow you to. Well, with that being said, that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next Star Citizen video. Wow, it's a long video, so if you've made it to this end, I do appreciate, right? And I'll see you in the bus and fly safe. Yeah, I want to buy back this caterpillar. It's right now it's in my melting it's in my buyback because it doesn't have LTR. Oh, late to the party.